Hello everyone, today our topic is how to add signed DigiSigner document details in Google Sheets. So here my objective is that whenever I get a new signed document in DigiSigner, then automatically I want to capture these signed document details and I want to add these details in my Google Sheet. So for that I have to build a connection between DigiSigner and Google Sheets. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I have to use trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use DigiSigner. In action application, I'm going to use Google Sheets. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And today we are going to connect DigiSigner with Google Sheets in such a way that whenever a new document is sent to a user for signature with DigiSigner, then if that a user completes that task and signs that document, then we will capture the details of that signed documents and automatically add those details in our Google Sheet. So here I have sent a mail with a contract that I want to get signed. So this is that mail. As this document will get signed, then I will add the details of the signed documents in Google Sheets automatically. So for signing these documents, we are going to use DigiSigner. And for my objective, I have to build a connection between DigiSigner and Google Sheet. And for that, I have to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here this is the workflow section and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here I want to create a new workflow. For that I have to click here on this create workflow button and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to add signed DigiSigner documents details in Google Sheets. And I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab and I'm going to select Google Sheets here. And I will click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first and here my trigger application will be DigiSigner. So I'm going to select DigiSigner here and I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab and signature request completed will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. So this is going to trigger whenever we will send a request of signing a document and it gets completed, then we will get those details of the signed document in our trigger response. Now I have to connect DigiSigner with Pabbly Connect. So for that, I have to follow this instruction and first I have to copy this webhook URL. Now I have to go to DigiSigner. So in DigiSigner, I'm going to first open this tab and in this I have this option of settings. So I'm going to open this. Here I will go to API and in API, I'm going to scroll down and we have this API callback. And in this tab, I have to paste that webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I'm going to click on save. And my setting is updated. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect. And here it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that, I have sent a mail to my user and whenever that user will complete that task by signing that document, I will get this response. So for that, I will go to Gmail. And here I have received this email of contract acceptance. And in this it is saying I'm attaching the contract in this email. Read and sign the contract and refer it back to me. So for signing this document, I have to open this document in DigiSigner. Now I have to click here to agree and I'm going to click on get started. So this is the contract that I have to sign. So I'm going to scroll down and here I have to sign this document. So I'm going to click here and first I have to type my name. So my name will be demo user. I can select any style of the signature that I want. So I'm going to select any random one and I'm going to click on sign. And here I have to sign this document. So I'm going to click on done. So my signature is done. Now I have to add my details. So my name will be demo user and I have to give my email address. So my email address will be demoUser@pabblytudes.com and I will click on begin signing and I have completed signing on my document. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect And here we can see that I have received this response. So in the response, we can see I have the title of my document, which is of contract, and the subject of my contract was contract acceptance. And this is the email address of the user that has completed that task and signed my document. And this is the message that I have on my email. So it says, I am attaching the contract in this email, read and sign the contract and refer it back to me. So my document is signed now. Now what I need to do is that I have received this response. Now I want to use this response and all these details, and I want to add these details automatically in my Google Sheet. So for that, I have to add my action step. So I'm going to click here. And in this, I have to first choose my action application. So my action application will be Google Sheets. So I'm going to select Google Sheets here. And now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and add new row will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on connect, and I will click on add new connection, and I will sign in with Google. And I'm going to click on continue to give access to my account. And my connection here is successful. Now to add these details in my Google Sheet, I have all these tabs. So first I have to select my spreadsheet. And for selecting the spreadsheet, I have to first go to Google Sheet. And in my Google Sheet, I'm using this spreadsheet, which is named as signed document details. And we are in sheet 1, and we have these 3 columns: document title, email, and request. So I have to add all these details in these particular columns. So I'm going to map these details in Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here for selecting the spreadsheet, I have to first open this tab. And in this tab, you will find all the spreadsheets that are connected with your Google Sheet account. And in this, I'm going to use this signed documents details. So I'm going to use this spreadsheet. So I'm going to select this. And here we can see that all the details have changed according to my spreadsheet. And in this, we have these 3 columns: document title, email, and request. And I have to fill all these details here. So I have received these details from my trigger response of DigiSigner. And in that response, I have all these details. So I'm going to map those details here, and I'm going to use mapping. So what mapping is? So mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I have to click here. I will open this response of DigiSigner, and first I need the document title. So this is my document title, which is of contract. So I'm going to map this. Now I need the email ID. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of DigiSigner. This is the email address of my user that has signed that document. So I'm going to map this. Now I need the request. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response. And in this, we have requested for contract acceptance. So I'm going to select this. So this is my request. So I have filled all the required details here. Now what I need to do is I need to click here on the save and send attached request button. And here we can see we have received this new response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have added these details of the signed documents automatically in my Google Sheet. Now to check this, let's go to Google Sheet. And here we can see that I have added this new row in my Google Sheet. So my document title is contract, and my email is demouser@pabblytudes.com, and we have this request of contract acceptance. So here we can see that I have added these details automatically in my Google Sheet with the details of new signed document that we have received from DigiSigner. So we have added all these details in our Google Sheet automatically. Now let's check this in real time. So for that, I'm going to send an email with the documents that I want to get signed. So this is the email that I've sent, and in this I have the subject of terms and condition. So I have this document of a contract with terms and conditions. So I have to sign that. So I'm going to open this document. I'm going to click on agree, and I will click on get started. So here I'm going to sign my document. So I'm going to click here. And first I have to type my name. So my name will be test user, and I'm going to click on done, and my document is saved successfully. I'm going to close this, and I will go back to Google Sheet. And here we can see that I have added this new row automatically in my Google Sheet with the details of the new signed document from DigiSigner. And here my document title was contract, email was testuser@pabblytudes.com, and I have this request of terms and condition. So here, as I have signed my new documents, then automatically I have captured the details of that signed documents, and I have added these details automatically in my Google Sheet. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here we can see that we have built this connection between DigiSigner and Google Sheets in such a way that whenever we are getting a new signed DigiSigner documents, then we are capturing the details of that signed document, and we are adding those details automatically in my Google Sheet. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was DigiSigner, and my trigger event was signature request completed. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Google Sheets, and my action event was add new row. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.